There is a group of people, this Lutyens zone, that refuses to accept me. What exactly is this Lutyens zone according to you?
Well, I think he's absolutely right in the sense that this incestuous Lutyens cabal actually started in the 80s. And it was when Rajiv Gandhi was Prime Minister and a court was created and there were courtiers. And all the courtiers were then the power brokers. And that has continued traditionally. And to that degree, it was very incestuous because in those days there was no middle class. People only who went to Stevens or Oxford or Cambridge, you could get a job just by having gone to the college. You could be the biggest idiot ever, but there was this exclusive club that if you spoke the right English, like say Shashi Tharoor does now, and he sounds dated because regional language accented English is far more current, and because at that time that was it. And I'll give you an example, journalistic examples. For example, who used to get all the interviews of the Congress Party in the Congress Party's time? Journalists who were positive to them, or they were pre-arranged interviews where certain questions like Bofors and all would not be asked.
First of all, I want to compliment Rahul Joshi because he actually asked what looked like a petty question on Lutyens Delhi, but it is central to the way we are operating. This is actually the outcrop of the crony socialism that we've had. And I think it predates Rajiv Gandhi. It goes actually to our feudal character. And the other thing is that I don't want to create a new bogeyman called Lutyens Delhi. But the whole point is that there are two aspects. One of them is financial favors. You've got your hands in the pot of gold. So Lutyens for loot. And anybody, now think of the numbers of politicians who became billionaires without having a business. So this was the mafia of privilege.
So is Modi therefore saying that I have demolished this cabal that Nalini says was a beneficiary
I would
Suhail?
say to you that it is wonderful, the question was asked, and it's wonderful that he said, look, I'm out. I think Deve Gowda was right. It's very painful.
The point of having this Lutyens cabal, right now the people who are in power and people who, they are living in Lutyens Delhi, okay? And the power goes with it. The problem with India is that businessmen believe that to get their business done, they have to get it done through sifarish and sucking up and even courting people who are close to the Prime Minister. Narendra Modi is completely right in saying that he was and is an outsider because culturally, if you even go to the ex-cabal of the Lutyens Delhi, of the UPA2, if you even say something that supports Narendra Modi's policies, you are considered like, oh, so you're so ghati. There was a time when, as I said earlier, everybody went to school with each other. Okay, correct. My brother, who runs India Today, was in school with Rajiv Gandhi. Kamal Nath's sister was in school with me. Tavleen Singh was in school with me. Brinda Karat was in school and college with me. So all these things, and we all knew each other. When you're doing stories about your friends, somebody comes for a favor, somebody becomes a politician without you knowing it, you try to forget his fat nickname. All these things happen. Today, it's upside down, which is wonderful because the middle class has risen, the lower castes are now coming into power. People are, the aspirational thing has come where it is turned upside down.
The Stephanian club which exists.
The fact that Narendra Modi, coming from the caste he is exemplary of this new India.
Power has moved.
Yes.
Get used to the new power structure.
Exactly.
Is he hinting, is he pointing, or is he doing wink wink? The answer is
All of
clearly
it.
yes. Because this is the most powerful Prime Minister's office since Indira Gandhi.
May I just say one thing? How do I recognize a Lutyens person? When you are approaching a person who's a Lutyens star, you know, because you are not important, they look the other way, or they will keep talking to the other person, even if you're looking, you know, in the periphery. They're just looking through you. And that is Lutyens behavior. That is crippling insecurity. Actually, let me put it another way. If Manu had been alive today or operational today and he was writing the Manusmriti, he would actually define us in 5 castes. And Lutyens would be another caste.
Would be another caste.
Yeah.
There was a group of people which believed were running the country. They believed they were running the country. They had the access, the levers of access. They believed they could get things done. What Modi's told everyone is that there's no getting things done anymore. did I get calls then or now? Do you know this person? I always say no, for two reasons. Number one, the worst thing you can do in this city is to tell anyone you know someone. Because then you will be the target. If that person screws up, they'll abuse you. Second, this government, to my mind, and I may be wrong, it's perhaps the only time in independent India that we've had a corruption-free union cabinet.
Right.
By and large.
Yeah, allegations have been made, not proven.
No,
which is
whatever.
a different case.
So the limited point I'm making is what Modi said or what he intended to say was perhaps the symbolism that goes with the phrase Lutyens' Delhi, which means there is no longer the favored few.
Have a defining moment here. I think there's been an inflection point, and what Suhail said about no major
scams,
Ghotalas. Okay, that's one defining factor of this government.